MLB just got this game. Let's do a franchise. Offline. Now. Current. You know I'm bottom. You know I'm bottom. I'm not beginning. I'm not experienced. Let's go. Regular season. Let's go ahead and play. Boom. Dang, dang.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine.
I know how to do everything. I know.
For this one. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matt, it seems like Drummond is pretty reasonable back there. He's consistent. You don't see many guys rubbernecking calls on him.
And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double. And that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
They just can't catch a break. After he connected, it looked like it had the distance to bring in the first run of the game, but it bounces over the fence for a ground rule double, so the runner has to be held at third. If they don't get some runs here, they're going to start thinking they're first.
Let's go.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Second and third here, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Justin Smoke now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out toward second. Scope has it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. Time now to check out Buck Showalter's lineup card for the Orioles in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Man, I love this ballpark. As I look around Camden Yards, having had the opportunity to play a full season here, once you get past May, the ball flies everywhere in this ballpark. But right field, that wall looks high. But in right center field, it's a jet stream. You hit a ball in that jet stream out there, it's gonna go.
Oh, boy. I thought a bomb that.
Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
We're going.
Grounded back up the middle. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. Into the windup and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Machado now on 0-1. Another one fouled off.
To you on the live stream, I just got a PS4, so yeah, MLB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. Little dribbler back at him. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Dang it.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. 4 hits in 16 tries. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it's foul, strike 1.
Come on, Trumbo.
Next pitch, chop foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Why did I swing at 8?
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
I'll be back. A couple minutes. I'm gonna go do something. Hold on. I'm back.
Here's Steve Pierce now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Steve Pierce becomes the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he'll take a look at ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Russell Martin now. His past history with Dylan Bundy, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 home to Martin. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Chris Davis
runs up and gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Now at the plate, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. 7 hits in 18 at-bats. Grounded, foul.
No.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Martin has it, but no chance to recover. Scope is on it first after the strikeout. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Young-Soo Kim. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Donaldson is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll move to There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City as it's nicknamed, as the third inning is set to get underway now. Standing in, number 15. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here it comes. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called. And that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man, great AB.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Here comes the first pitch. Kevin Pillar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Third inning, no score to this point. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw, being especially careful here. Here's the 1-1 delivery. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Machado has it, and they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just
and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Martin is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
Batting ninth.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. way out in front. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Riding in once again, Adam Jones. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 3 up. Ready for another chance. Justin Smoke. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Still all 0s in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Well, he's pitching really good this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop. And this is fouled at the plate. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom.
Oh, 9.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 13.
Here's a fastball chop foul at the plate at strike 1.
That's an O's game. I live
Here's
in
the
Baltimore.
0-1 pitch.
I do this basically every week.
And this is pulled hard but foul. They brought their gloves for that one out there. Popped high in the air. Smoke is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Chris Davis now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Ready with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, nothing doing this time around for the O's. Through 4, still tied, nothing.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hit the ball.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Davis near the first base bag looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Taking in for his second at bat, number 15. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here. He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Now batting, second base.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Blue Jays go down. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Hit hard to third. Donaldson's up with it. And he's set down 1 away.
The second baseman, number 6.
Here's Jonathan.
Come on, Jonathan.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Bars there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting outfielder Hyun-Soo Kim. He popped out in his first trip. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they're going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Popped up, back behind second. Scope is there for it. 1 out.
7-4.
The batter, number 20. Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Riding in once again, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful.
In there, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Scope is there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 19.
Digging in now, Jose Bautista, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
We don't know what's gas. Reaching in.
Why are you writing one night?
No, that's how we play.
Did I say you played?
And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Color on it? You want color?
The 1-2 pitch.
Color right here.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball.
No,
there.
you stop drawing on yourself. Take it. Put the cap
That
on.
was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Oh, and a big swing by Bautista, and this ball sent in the air to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Justin Smoke.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And Scope will settle
Stop.
under it to make the play, and that ends the...
Let me see my phone's online.
Ow! Sierra?
My phone's online. No.
Straight ahead. It's now 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit
stretching.
balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Yeah.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Hot shot down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Throw into second.
That's a nice single right there. He recognized the changeup early. It was just hanging. Not much difference between his fastball and changeup today.
Here's Manny Machado now. Fouled back. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. There's 1. And a good save at first on the offline throw, but they just get 1. Digging in once again, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes.
No, I swung way too early.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Here's the 0-1.
Come on, Trumbo, you got the power. Hit a grand slam. Home
Really
run.
watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Drop.
Drop.
Pilar is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes.
Oh,
We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him in this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. First offering on its way. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Throw over to first. Runner's back. Nobody out. Runner on first. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No. Please. No.
Russell Martin now. Over 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Trumbo has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
MLB.
Digging in to try it again. Number 15. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
I might take him out.
Pitch in the dirt
My
as he
bad,
takes
my
it
bad.
for a ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to get him to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Yes, baby, 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 baby.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit hard, but foul.
Oh my God.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Oh my God.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark.
You gotta be kidding me.
And good for him. Number 15 has just launched his first major league home run.
You're out of here, Bundy.
He'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Bundy, get out.
Now batting.
During the day's getting warmed up. Mound visit.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time.
I have a question for you, Bundy. What are you doing? You got 2 home runs. It was 0-0. You got 2 home runs, and now it's 3-0. Really? You can tell our hitting's not doing that great. You're about to get out of the game. Little cop.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit hard back up the middle.
Oh, wow.
And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
Well, we were just wondering about him maybe
God.
getting a little tired out there.
Down there.
7 to 1.
How do you make Darren O'Day in one of the pictures now?
And now here comes Oriole manager
Yay.
Showalter on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. Darren O'Day will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
You sticked it up my place. Yeah.
What's up, Jarrett? Oh, dang.
That's it.
What?
Those are your punishment.
For what?
Who said you can play that?
Me.
Oh, yeah?
Mom, actually. Oh, dang. I hit you with that Sanka. It's so crazy wild pitch to hit the umpire for less.
It's easier to strike people out that bat over there than over here.
Here comes the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I can't curse proud.
1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Oh,
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the
You
field
got
at the
him.
plate
Oh,
here,
Dave,
I wouldn't
you
be surprised if he's turned
walk.
loose.
See what
Just has to be
happens.
the right pitch to hack at.
Well, right here, this is what you live for when you know you got a great hitter behind you.
That
Get a good
stay
count, he's
on.
gonna count right here,
Okay.
and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Oh, wow.
There's a check swing,
Wow.
and they appeal
He
down
went.
to first.
He
No
went.
swing,
He
so
went.
that's ball
That's
4.
bull. Bull.
Baseman number 20.
Oh man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough
How?
call for the umpire, but it goes
How?
the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
How? How?
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And that
Oh, God,
slider's
swear to
almost
God.
in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low.
Oh,
Ball
dang.
2.
Oh,
Great
dang. Oh,
chance right
dang.
here
Oh,
as a
dang.
hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he is in there. Jose Bautista will stand in yet again as we flash it
Kidding
back
me.
to the middle innings. This was a
How?
turning point
That's not
here.
Jose's
A
fault.
solo home run that was
He
really
was down
one
by
of
a
the keys back
mile.
to the ball game to this
Whoa.
point.
For
And
hair.
this is off the corner and low. Ball
Get
1.
off my
Hey,
head.
this game is getting interesting real quick. The
Yeah,
last thing you
I
want
swear
to
to
do
God,
on the
O'Day, if
mound
you
is
walk-
fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right
You
here.
have to
His
rage.
head-to-head with Darren O'Day. 7 hits in 18 at-bats.
You
He's
better not
also
let a
driven
home
in
run
9
on the
runs.
grand slam. You got a grand
To
slam, you're
limit the
fired.
damage, here's the pitch. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He struck him
Ooh.
out the third time
Let's
he's
go.
fanned in the game.
Good job, O'Day. 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 O'Day.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Okay.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Donaldson fields it cleanly.
Dang
The
it.
first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time.
Bombless.
That's
Bombless.
a nice
Sit
play
up.
to react, and they take care of him at first.
Weak grounder back to the
Move.
mound.
Yes, 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 Miss
There to
Amy.
field it is
Right.
Tulowitzki. Throw gets him 2 down.
Ow, move.
The second baseman.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Come on, Scopey.
Two with
Come
a
on,
strikeout
Scopey.
in this one.
Come on,
Into
Scopey.
the windup and the
Wait.
pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but
No,
it
brother,
gets
set for
fouled.
scope. Actually failed for that. Move, Sierra.
The windup and the 0-1. Way back, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one
Let's
strike
find
away
that.
from putting another 0
try
on.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and
Good
missed,
baby.
and that is out
Good
number 3.
baby.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still down 3-0.
Click it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Justin Small. No hits in
Bad
3
no
tries
one.
so far. He's struck out once.
Congrats. Yes.
Set and the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one.
Bad.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a
Bad,
strike.
Noah.
Bad. Bad. Bad.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Justin Smoke goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
My bad.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside and low, 3-0.
Sierra.
Here it comes on 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Hitless in 3 at-bats.
I said I'm going downstairs.
Here's the 1-0. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop.
Come here,
And
baby. No, it's me.
Up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Outside.
It's okay.
Russell Martin is on deck. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back. Walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Watch, baby. Watch, baby.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Number 15 will be next. Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And here's a ball hit in the air. Trumbo coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
It's okay.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 15. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. 2 down, runners at first and second. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
2 strikes on the hitter or 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a sinker
Hey,
there.
Steve!
Missed number 3. Blue Jays lead a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Hyun-Soo Kim. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way.
Number 25.
This pitch is popped up. Travis settles under it near second, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Shut up. Shut.
Now at the plate, Wellington Castillo, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First
Shut
pitch on its way.
up.
And they'll start
Shut
the
up,
at-bat with a
shut up.
sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
Stop that sound.
And he struck him out.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. In previous meetings with Britain over the years, 2 for 3. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the third as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey.
Now
Mom got it. Mom got it.
2-2 now.
Mom has it. Mom has it. Mom has it. Mom has it. Go get it for Mom.
2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
I farted.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A little bouncer.
Mom has it.
Here's another 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. In there, 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, that's an infield single. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a sinker dips too low there.
Hey.
Into the dirt, in fact.
That goes to
Well, that was a
deodorant.
big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base. And this is how 2-out rallies start.
Downstairs.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
No, just go downstairs.
Britain over the years, 2 for 9. And this one gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Justin Smoak now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game.
After the walk and with runners on the bag,
Field
he couldn't
sucks.
afford
He
to fall
sucks
behind
so
here.
good.
Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Good
No, I
hard
mean
sinker
like
that time, and
for
he's
your
in
feet when you put on
control, 0-2.
shoes.
Matt, this is where I like this
He's
guy
so
pitching.
good.
First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Just a touch outside, 1 and 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together.
Come on.
in this last at-bat.
Come on, guys. Come on, Jones, Machado, and Trumbo. Top the lineup. Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
And what's gone wrong for this
Come on,
lineup?
dude.
They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Come on,
Seen a lot
John.
of fight in these at-bats. Now, of
Oh,
course,
where's
when the
that,
credit goes to
Jones?
that pitching,
Drive.
the effort
No,
on
it
the offensive side
didn't.
has been pretty
No.
lethargic lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Come on, Manny. Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground at first.
No, man.
Smoke moving to his right, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Man, what?
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And Trumbo will reach. He's got a base hit.
Let's
So
go,
Chris Davis will
Trumbo.
get a chance here in the inning following that base
Let's
hit.
go,
That
Trumbo.
base hit right there broke up a streak of
Oh,
9 batters in a row.
no.
So maybe that just gets a little confidence to the offense, feeling like, okay, now it's our time to get to it.
Let's go, my man.
So striding in, Chris Davis.
Let's go.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out
Shut
once.
up. Let's go, my man.
No contact on the
man.
sinker there, and he's behind
Oh,
0-1.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Oh, he lifts a high
Oh,
up,
man, my
drifting into
dude.
foul territory on the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I don't want it.
Sends
I don't
out
want
of
it.
play. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first.
No, no,
A
no,
dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
3-0 the final score in this one today. Aaron Sanchez earns his first win of the season. Dylan Bundy struck out.
Oh my God, I'm done. I'm gonna kill myself. Kill myself. Stop! It's my Pop-Tart. Get off. Take a piece. Stop crying, little baby. See, Kim? It's no too raw crying. Sierras! Hey. Yeah. I'm about to. End this live stream. Play some Grand Theft Auto. Some savage.
Not savage.
Oh, yeah. It's your dudes! Oh. How do you save? Save this there. Save this that. Save this. No. Save. No. Save. No, no. Bye, mother. You're done. You're done.
No.
You're done.